Yes, ring me that. Heroes is back to do another episode of Let's Play Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we did some quests for the Zora area and made our way back to Kakariko Village so that I could talk to the Great Fairy and get some upgrades, and I was able to upgrade the burrito armor, but not the pants. I need more shoe jelly for the pants, unfortunately. So, yeah. And whenever I get, I just had a complete circle. Whenever I get more red choo-choo jelly, I will come back to one of the Great Fairies, either the one that I just visited, or the other one. But that's not plus. That would be okay. Also, because you basically have a stud section up there. Anywho, you heard that? That was my mom shutting the door. And drop. There we go. Steam. You need something? I've seen you around here before, but there's something so familiar with that face of yours. Oh, yes, I remember now. Long ago, when the calamity hit, you looked just like the swordsman that was trying to stop it. That was me. So, what now? You're really the same swordsman from way back when? Uh-huh. Young people these days sure do like their jokes. If you're really that noble swordsman, you'd have the legendary blade, the sword that seals the darkness. See, the thing about that swordsman is he trained with swift carrots instead of the blade. He strengthened his body with a diet made entirely of swift carrots, and tempered his soul with the sweet aroma of sweet carrots too. That's what my grandfather always used to say, anyway. So I suggest you stop joking around all the time and instead have a carrot and try to be like a swordsman. Okay. Dude, you are so weird. That lizard just took off. But yeah, that dude is weird. He's like, if you want to be like the legendary swordsman, like, you need to do this. And I'm just like, dude. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get a piece of armor here. have a quest though. Hello. Light the torches by the goddess statue. Arrows of burning heat. Okay. Interesting. Seems fairly straightforward. This one's a fine archer himself, but really not part right now. This feeling has been so long. So excited right now. It really was something special to see. And she gives me a red reviews to open up with thanks. If only my husband hadn't become obsessed with cuckoos and had kept up his archery skills with wonder. Okay. We'll go ahead and buy these. Though that probably means that I'm not going to have enough money for the armor. Papaya. Deities are like signposts that guide us through our lives. I want you to know that the path you are walking down is one we should all follow. I'm afraid doing stuff like this is the only thing I can do to help you. Okay. Is it this one? Yes. $600, $700, $500. So I'm going to do my usual thing of selling 10 of everything, because I still have some monster parts. But that one I'll just do one. $21 for that one. $20 for this one. I'm trying to keep at least 30 on me. Okay. I will sell one of these. So let me get the chest guard. Pants. I think I ended up with just enough. Oh my god, I did. That is amazing. So now I have the Sheikah armor, basically. And now I'm going to go back up to where the Great Fairy is and see if I can upgrade anything with this one. Because I might be able to, I don't know. Run. That guy I just ran past has a quest later that's honestly kind of sad. And I feel like this armor is good for that quest too, honestly. If you know, you know. If you're hearing a weird noise, that's my stomach making noise, so I apologize for that. Hi, Kotera. That blue nightshade that I picked up comes in handy. Yes, blow your wind. Blow your wind, thank you. Go ahead and do the tights. Okay, so I need to keep blue nightshade and fireflies on me at all times for this set. That did boost him up a little bit though, so I'm cool with that. That owl is very loud in the game apparently. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go do some cooking. Or wait, maybe I should wait for the kid, because there's a kiddo that wants to cook but needs ingredients, so maybe I'll just wait for the kiddo. Although it is middle of the night right now in game, so maybe I'll just go ahead and cook my stuff and then help her when it becomes a daytime. My stomach is making all kinds of weird noises right now. I apologize. Let's see. Let's do bass, butter, egg, apple, and Hylian shrimp. Let's see. Staminoka bass, Stamella shroom, butter, Hylian shroom, apple. Another stamina bass. Let's put an Endura carrot in there. Oh, that didn't do anything. That was kind of lower. Try that. There we go. Let's do the big hearty radish. Apple, truffle, egg, acorn. Mighty carp is attack. I'll do the little fin one first though. Zap shroom, volt fin, apple, egg. This is stamina recovery. I'm just gonna cook the crabs as is. Okay, so now this is to boost stealth, excuse me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do 5 of those. Do that one. 2 of the mushrooms and the chickadee nut. This is for speed. This is carrots and the chickadee nut. Give me a pig. If you guys get that reference, kudos. Inventory. Okay. I will actually talk about that later. Because right now, I really want to get that shrine done. It's at the Skull Lake. I'm gonna probably regret it because that serves a blood moon that means the guardian respawn. Dumpy rain, because why wouldn't it be? actually run into any problems. So, let's do Skull Lake, which is this way. There's a torch on this, I just can't remember where it is exactly. Those are taluses that can piss off. Or I think they're official named pellets. Hit you in the face. Mr. Lord, don't mind me. Hi, Foxy. There's the one I missed. It's up here. How rude. To where Skull Lake is. Yeah, you can see it right over there. You're still going nuts. It's a Lionel, isn't it? issues when I'm standing wheel. Episode because it kept raining. Thank goodness it's a blessing shrine. Flame blade. Oh, I'm taking that. I'm taking that son of a bitch. That is cool. I will drop the Zora sword for that. Was forged in the lava of Death Mountain. Released white hot flames that was waved when the blade goes red. No, Mr. Monk. The fourth one. Which means I can upgrade again. So, I did start a new book last night because I finished the one on Chip and Joanna Gaines. It's a Harlequin romance / suspense novel. Basically follows this young woman who was a kidnap victim, and it affected her so much that she basically decided to become a victim specialist in the FBI with her dog. So now she is doing her best to help victims because she knows what that was like. And it also follows this male colleague who is a bit of an ass. Not gonna lie, he's a little bit of an ass because he's so focused on his work, and even though he's starting to like the woman whose name was McKenna, he doesn't want to pursue a relationship because to him his job is like top priority because he wants to get a promotion, but at the same time he's wondering, should I really make it just about the job? Can I also have a love life? So it's a very interesting concept in general. So I'm definitely curious to see where this continues. Because I'm going to be honest, they did not have the best first impressions of each other. They really didn't. So I'm curious as to how this is gonna go. It's gonna go great. It's gonna go horrible. I will be very curious just to see. Because from what I've seen so far, he just seems like such an ass. Anyway, hey, traveler, right? We can tell. There's not a whole lot to see in this village, but we're still about. Nothing of interest? Well, nothing might be going a little bit overboard. We do have a dye shop. I don't think that they have one of those in other towns. Also have Mount Naydra way up to the north. See it? Mount Naydra. Yeah, Mount Naydra is interesting. The spring of wisdom, the princess of Hyrule used for purification, is said to be somewhere on that mountain. A special fountain that the princess had to endure hardship to visit. I bet the royal family left the treasure there. Well, at least maybe they could have. I would have if I was royal. Anyway, Mount Naydra is a mysterious place and it's engulfed in ice. If there is treasure, no one's getting it. Well, if you have some time to kill, feel free to take a look around up there. Spring of Wisdom, Shrine Quest. And that probably means I'm gonna need a major scale for that. And if that's the case, that's gonna suck. Because honestly, I hate dealing with dragons in general. I'm trying to remember where the goddess statue is here, but I don't know where it is. So what I'm gonna do instead is go here. Do the goddess statue, boost my HP by 1, and then start making my way toward Mount Naydra. Excuse me. Yeah, the concept behind the book is definitely interesting. It's different from what I'm used to reading, to be honest. But I am excited to see where things go. What's up, dude? A gate in a snowy mountain. Ah, there's a big snowy mountain east of this village, Mount Naydra. There's a gate at the bottom of it, west of Naydra Snowfield. So now I need to go. Keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. So Mount Naydra is where? Over here. So to make it easier on myself, I'm going to go here and then go to the mountain. And I know I'm doing things in a roundabout way, but That's just how I do things a lot. Also, I like new names. I can do a lot. So just to make sure that I go the right way, I'm going to put a marker here. Switch back to my cold codes. And I'll make the stealth mask all one up. And then make my way across. Thanks for revealing. Where did you come from? Curious. Does this work? That it does. Choice and vice versa for the other type. Oh my gosh, I totally did. That's hilarious. Stop living here for though. Yeah, Naydra. I believe it's his name. Not looking too great. And just to speed up the farming process, since it doesn't restore HP, I can just use an elixir. Makes it easier trudging through the snow. Naydra looks rough, man. Really rough. I'm on the way, Naydra, do not worry. I will heal you from whatever affliction is causing you to look funny. And then after I help Naydra, I'll end the episode. I just want to go ahead and help Naydra. Since I'm already almost there. Regret coming to try to help Naydra? I don't know. I must not be able to just yet. I have to approach the fountain. I was not right there, game. You've done well to find your way to the spring. You who have overcome numerous trials and obtained the spirit orbs. The one you see before you is an attendant to the spring of wisdom. This is Naydra, the blue spirit of the neighborhood. The servant of the goddess has looked over the spirits of this land for ages and known to the world of man. However, the dread of malice unleashed by Calamity Ganon has possessed its body and reduced it to this state. You who have freed the spirit orbs, free Naydra from this malice. Show what your power can achieve. And she takes off. Scale comes in handy for once. cheap one. There's one on your underbelly. Or not. I thought there was one on your underbelly, but apparently not. There we go. Your efforts, Naydra, the spirit of Naydra, has been freed from the grips of an evil power. But a single ceremony remains. Now, loose your arrow through the body of Naydra to free the spirit of this region. Have to shoot it. The spirit Naydra's scale, it fell on your arrow stroke. It serves as proof of the courage you received from the one who served the spring since ancient times. Come, offer a scale from the blue spirit Naydra with spring of wisdom. Okay. So, does that mean just drop it? Oh, I'm supposed to drop it? Okay. Ah, that's why the sensor's going off. Your path has shown itself. You go forth. I assume this is going to be another blessing shrine. Naydra spear, a magical spear forged from ancient ice dating from the Hebrew mountains. Attacking the blade glows blue to chill the air and freeze your foe. I am getting that building. I will let the ceremonial trident go. Completing of the shrine, I am going to call this episode here. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, like I said before, what your favorite, or in the last episode, what your favorite region is. But in this one, I also want to know which dragon design do you like the most. Personally, for me, I can't remember its name, but the one that has not been shown yet in this OP. I cannot remember its name. Naydra is a close second, though. I like Naydra a lot. And all of them have cool designs, but I think the one from the, what is it? Is it Furor? Or Farron? Something like that. With all that being said, I will talk to you guys soon in another video at another time. Where is this?